Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. So today's video is going to all be about high humidity, what to wear when you don't want to wear a full face of foundation, but you want your skin to look great. That's what this video is about. So first, skincare is the top thing. I have been using this Paula's Choice. Would love for sponsored content. It is not. I have purchased several things from Paula's Choice line that I absolutely love, but this right here has been a huge game changer. I've been using it every night and my skin has not looked better between this and then I love these eye gels that I got off of Amazon. I've been wearing these. They come in different colors once a week, and then I also bought their masks. Love them. My face has never been so hydrated and I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these off to get started. They're so refreshing and cooling too. All right, and I'm gonna start out with my CeraVe PM. So I know a lot of people, it's supposed to be like really high travel this summer. I live in Florida. We are already hitting records for our heat and humidity here. So I will tell you, I have always been the type of person that always wants to wear foundation. Well, in this type of humidity and the way that I'm loving the way my skin looks without any makeup on it, I have found a way to make my skin just look perfected without using any foundation. So that's what I'm gonna share with you. The first step, of course, is the skincare. Then the next, this Kosas sunscreen is gorgeous. It has this beautiful luminosity to it. It does come in a squeeze bottle. So let me go ahead and show it to you. If I'm not wearing any makeup, you can wear this under makeup as well. I have before. This just looks so radiant and gives just like the most perfect canvas for your skin while also keeping it safe from the sun. All right, so this is just a sunscreen. That's all on my face. I mean, just look how youthful and radiant and just my skin, I love it. I cannot recommend these products enough. Okay, so after this, I've been going in with my Colleen Rothschild's eye brightener just to give it a little bit more brightening because I did not put the sunscreen like right up to my eyes. So I put this on to just add that extra layer of luminosity to my skin and brighten up my eye area. I'm gonna do this side over here. And then I always take whatever's left and I kind of do it right here in between my eyes, and then I come down my nose. And sometimes I'll even go like right around my nose too, to kind of make this whole area nice and bright. There we go. Okay, then the next step is I have been loving, I bought the Huda Beauty, cupcake. It is very finely milled. It is a loose powder, so if you don't like loose powders can always be a little messy. But it does have this little topper and you take it out and you can keep it in there that way. So up in the top, there is like this screen and there is quite a bit of product that's in there. So when I tap my brush, I then also tap it on the lid to get off any excess because I don't want a whole bunch. It smells really good too. But I just kind of set my eyes and then down my nose. Just like that. And then also if I don't want like so much sheen right here, I'll put it right in the center, whatever's left, and then right here. Okay, but that is really, really nice powder. Very nice and lightweight. So if I'm not using foundation, what am I doing? I have really loved, this is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Glow, and it's in the shade 22. If you are the same match as me, this is perfect. So I've been just using this, and I'm just gonna do three dots about underneath my eyes. Then I do right around my nose because it's a little bit red there. And then I have been doing up around here because I kind of have a little bit of discoloration, a little down here. And then I've just been doing the bottoms of my cheeks because I'm gonna be putting a little bit of blush. And I'm just gonna use my fingers and rub it in. But as you can tell, it's very minimal. I mean, this sunscreen really does a great job of making your skin just look perfected. Just gonna rub this all in. All right, now I want you to take a look at my skin. My skin looks clear, it looks just radiant and youthful, and there's no foundation. So I've absolutely been loving this. It feels so lightweight on the skin, of course, so it's perfect for humidity. I have shared this this blush stick before from Western Atelier. I love how it's magnetic and the color is gorgeous. I will link all that down below, but it's just a beautiful, also kind of a little bit of luminosity to it that just kind of pairs nicely with this look. So I'm gonna use my Bare Essentials brush, also known as Bare Minerals, and just go ahead and buff it into my cheeks. Now, some of you might be asking about the sunscreen, because if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I also like the Summer Friday sunscreen. That one I love, but if I want it to look like I don't want to wear any makeup, I will wear this Kosas one. If I'm going to be wearing foundation and makeup, I will put on the Summer Fridays one, because it sits beautifully underneath foundations and it doesn't have any luminosity to it. So if you don't want this luminosity, the Summer Fridays one, it will also be linked down below, is a really great one. All right, so there you go. See how it just adds the most natural, beautiful, radiant look. Okay, and then I am gonna go ahead and put a little bit of my MAC eyeliner just to kind of make right at the base of my eyelashes a little darker, because the mascara I'm using does a great job at fanning out my lashes and making them look kind of whimsical, but it's not really like a dark mascara, which is actually perfect for this look. Here we go. So I'm just making it a little darker at my eyelashes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and curl them as I always do. Okay, and then the mascara that I have been really liking is, I'm gonna turn it this way, the L'Oreal Double Extend. This is it has a primer on one end and mascara on the other. It is a tubing mascara, and I really love the Tarte tubing mascara. This one, of course, is a better price point. The Tarte one, I will say, does give a more dramatic effect, and this one is more natural, really does a great job fanning them out, but it definitely looks more like fake kind of fluttery eyelashes. So I'm gonna show you, you just start at the base and wiggle them up. One thing, if you've never tried tubing mascara, it is so easy to take off your face at the end of the night. You don't have a black eye when you're trying to take it off, because I will use cleansing balm, and I'll link some of my favorite ones down below, just to do my face. I don't put anything on my lashes. Then I go and put my face in the water, and I just take my lashes and I go down like this very gently with my finger, and they just come off like tubes. And you don't have that black eye, and they come off so easy. I love it. There's not a lot of rubbing to it or anything like that, which is great for your eye as well. So as you can see, it's just one coat. See how it's not really dark, but it's like, it fans them out, it makes them really fluttery. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on a second coat. Try to make them a little bit darker, but it really does, look at that. You see that one right there? How great it does at lengthening them. So if you really want one that lengthens, this definitely lengthens. It's just not as dramatic. See? Okay. Then the next thing, oh my gosh, I am not a setting spray person. You guys know that have seen my channel. I've tried the all-nighter, I've tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, I've tried, I think it was Milani, and none of them blew my socks away, and the smells either got to me. So I wanted to try this one size because so many people were raving about it. It is good. It even smells good too. So of course I got the travel because I thought I'm probably not gonna use it, but I really like it. And I will tell you, it is absolutely great. It's very lightweight for this kind of look because it really locks it in, even though I'm not wearing too much, but with the humidity. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to show you with my face before I show you the lipstick, I don't recommend. This is also by Kosas. So I have been trying to find a tinted brow gel. I love the color. It's medium chocolate brown, and let me show you what it looks like, but I'm gonna show you why I don't love it. So if you have one that you love, because I wanted something quick, easy, the bottle is super cool, but I wanted something quick, easy to do with this kind of makeup look, and I was so bummed by how this performs. So it does have, like, you know, the normal bristles, and I'm gonna show you. So I don't have too many lashes, of course, and it is kind of like a pomade. I am curious though if someone's gonna tell me, well, you're probably using it wrong. That could be why too. I have used it a couple of times before I was gonna tell you I didn't like it, to see if it was just me. But this is definitely not something I will repurchase. So when you're putting it on, it does a great job of picking up the hairs that you have. But what I wanna show you it does is, I'm gonna get this little part off right here. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit. Now, if you look here, there's like a sparse area, and I kind of wanna make it darker so it kind of blends. So I'm gonna go back over it. This is where the problem starts to happen. So I'm gonna go back over it. It starts to get flaky. Now, I know brow gels settle down and set, and that's probably part of the reason why I don't like it, because I'm used to using a brow pencil and I have more control over what I'm doing. But here's what I don't like about it. So it will pick up, first of all, if you see up here, any tiny little hairs that you have and put color on them. So you definitely want to make sure your eyebrows are plucked really well, because you'll have these little brown spots that you're like, what? And then if you have sparse areas, if you look here, it doesn't look really good because there's like a huge gap. So I'm gonna add a little bit more here. Okay, so here's the problem. It looks fine far away, but I'm very particular about eyebrows. So I'm going to use, for my eyebrow pencil, the brush side, because I want to brush up through them to make it look a little more natural and get them kind of where I want them to place. Here's where the problem comes in. When I do this, it gets these little tiny, do you see them up there? Little tiny flakes, and it looks horrible close up. Okay, so I'm gonna brush back through because I kind of want to get my eyebrows where I want them, but it leaves all these little flakes. And close up, it really looks horrible. I mean, it does. I've worn this the last couple of days and I'm like, oh boy, I can't wear that out anywhere. So I know probably I shouldn't touch it after it starts to dry down, but I don't like the way it looks. So to me, this is not something I'll repurchase. I think it's very difficult to work with. And I don't like all the little flakes everywhere that have fall down into your eyes and everything else. So if you guys have one that you like, I'd love for you to comment below because I'd really like to find one. And I'm really bummed that this one is a no-go for me. Okay, the next no-go for me is this lipstick from Clinique, especially in the shade Black Honey, has gone viral across the internet. Everyone has been talking about how this shade looks great on everybody. It's a universal shade, and so I bought it because I was curious. And let me tell you the pros and cons. So this is what it looks like. When you open it up, I was like, oh, I don't know about this. Look how dark it is. Okay, so let me show it to you on. So from what I understood, it was supposed to be your lips would better. I would disagree. This to me is very much like a black currant radiant, raisin color. It would be great to me for fall or winter, like a black tie event. This is not a color I'd wear in the spring. So the pro is it's very comfortable on your lips. It's very hydrating. The con to me is this is not something I'd wear at this time. So do I think it's a personal, like universal shade? Not really. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. But that was a viral product. I will tell you though, for this look, something I've been loving is I really like the Summer Fridays Vanilla. I wear this every night. I wear it more than my lip sleep mask, and I love this more. So I finally got my hands on it because it keeps going out of stock, it in pink. And I just love it to end this look because it's very natural. It's just a little hint of pink. I think I still have some of the black currant color on my lips. Although I know it's called Black Honey, but. It's so hydrating and it just adds that hint of pink. it doesn't look actually this color. It looks more pink to me normal, but probably because of the Clinique that's underneath. So I have just been super pleased. I can't tell you how much this Paula's Choice and then this Kosas, and just how skincare makes a huge difference, because I never thought I would want to walk around with no foundation on my face. And here we are. I actually prefer it like this. I'm probably even gonna wear it to work like this over the summer, just because my skin looks amazing. I love the way that it looks, and I don't have heavy foundation or anything like that on. So the other thing I wanted to tell you guys was, if you're not following me on Instagram, I'd love for you to follow me there, because I share a lot of affordable finds. That's actually where I started talking about this Paula's Choice first. And then also it's linked down below. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.